Must have a bright idea, huh? Well, after Austin, leaving, heading north. Really, I should have stopped at this old rancher's place up in Plano. But for some reason, the flow and the inertia that we had built just from Austin up to the Dallas area just felt like, let's keep going, Sam. And so we did. And we went up, saw the Great Lakes, saw Grand Rapids, Michigan. Beautiful, beautiful place. Awesome environment. Friendly community feels like, lots of bicycling and activities out there, lots of people. And let's just keep heading east, Sam. Let's get back to where you had your first birthday party when you turned one. Where was that? I was up there in Wilmington, Delaware, Sam. We used to live out there in a ranch. What? Yeah, Sam, we used to live out there in this little forested land that we were going to turn into like a camping kind of intentional community of people that could ebb and flow through there and have a good time and have somewhere to come back to and vacations and whatnot. And, what? I didn't know that. So we ended up going to Maryland and revisiting with our good friend Tom, uh, who introduced me to Suspicious Observers. Great little show on YouTube about solar weather and how it affects the Earth and changes that might be upcoming. Um, Anyways, it was really good to reunite with him, a good friend, and I love him. And it was really good to see him again and to be out there on that property. And maybe there's something in the future. Who knows? But after that, it was to come on down south and maybe touch our toes in the sands of Florida or somewhere over here on the East Coast. And then Sam said, "Yeah, Dad, let's go back to Reno. I want to go to Reno where I was born, and I want to live there." I said, "All right, son." And just know he wanted to get a house in Nashville. He wanted to get a house in Austin. He wanted to get a house up in Grand Rapids. Anywhere we've stopped, we stopped at so many bike parks, skate parks, and little side jobs, and just it's been a great journey, man. And to feel like you're being chastised for taking your son on an adventure like this is just crazy. Uh, you know, we make it by our own means sometimes. And when it comes to you being in a jam, that's when you ask for help. You don't ask for help and you're doing fine and everything's hunky dory and everything's paid. And, oh, here, let me get some help. No, when you're in the jam, that's when you ask for the help.